lost a game. She had to go watch this movie called Terrifier 2. It's 2.5 hours. The movie apparently was so gory or so scary that people were passing out in the theater. People were vomiting in the theater. She did not want to go, but she went. So first of all, let's applaud her for following through with her bet.
Yeah.
You lost. You did it.
Good job, Amy.
It's 2.5 hours. Tell me the story.
Thanks, guys. So I decided to go, and just out of the gate, I'll let you know, I did take my daughter.
You did take her.
She's 15, and she brought her best friend, who is like...
Oh, boy.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, somehow...
So you thought maybe no kids should go, then all of a sudden you have two?
Yeah, well, they were begging me, and I called her mom, and she was already at her house, so I just, she was able to go.
Did you tell the kid's mom exactly how gory this movie was supposed to be?
Yes, I even said, you know how rated R is, like, really bad? Well, it's like the next one.
Yeah.
It was
X.
NC-17? No, X is not a thing.
Oh.
Not NC-17, but like in
No,
R.
triple X, that's the sign.
I don't know, Movie Mike, what's the rating? It's like NC or NR or...
NC-17, that's what I said.
NC-17?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I told her Common Sense Media said, absolutely not for kids. That's, a parental website that you go to rate movies. Anyway, I took 2 teenagers with me, and we walk in, and we are the only people in the theater, besides an older man that was there alone.
Weird.
What was he doing?
Oh, man.
He was there watching the movie.
You sat behind him, right?
We were all on the same row because it was assigned
Oh,
seats.
boy, don't look over.
Right.
Okay.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. And there was a one point where I thought I was going to die. Because
the guy came over
the
there?
guy was a killer.
Yeah, I thought he for sure. I was convinced in my brain that he was there to kill us.
Was
and
he?
that's the only reason why he was there. Well, I'm
he?
here right now. I'm here now.
Who knows?
Well, maybe
So-
you fought him off.
Clearly, that was my imagination getting the best of me at this horror film. But I was like, why is this man here? And then he was smiling like the whole movie. It was very bizarre.
That's weird.
Did you watch
Yeah.
him or the movie?
All of it. Like, I don't, there was times where I was looking away because it was so gruesome. And so I just went ahead and I asked my daughter some questions once we got in the car.
I don't want to get to those yet. I want to know your takeaways. You watch it. Did you ever want to throw up?
I never, I think that there are if I would have kept watching, but there are times where I had to like cover my eyes because it was so gruesome.
Was it corny?
It was disgusting. Yes, it was very corny, but a little bit too much. Like, let me just tell you one example.
Mm-hmm.
There was a man peeing, and the clown came over and started stabbing him in the sausage.
What on earth?
That's a terrible way to like talk about it above kids' heads.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty bad.
Like, that's very clear what you're talking about.
Then he removed it and started smearing it on the windshield of the car where this girl was inside.
But we can't say all that on the show. But we can bleep some of that.
You made me watch that.
I know, but there's some stuff. Just because you watch it doesn't mean you can say it on the air.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's like, that right there sums up the 2.5 hours that I watched. It was a bunch of that.
Was that the worst part?
This was hands down the worst movie I've ever seen in my life.
Were you ever scared?
I mean, yes, there were times where I jumped and then my daughter would just laugh at me. And I'm like, what? I will say I jumped but most of my fear came from the man watching the movie with us alone.
What if he just is in every movie and they do that just to scare people?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, here's Amy asking her daughter if she liked the movie.
Yes.
Okay.
It was good, and the quality of the film was not that good, but it was good.
It was like cheaply produced?
Yeah, she. I think at one point, and this was when I wasn't recording her, she was like, "Was that low budget?" I'm like, I don't know.
Here is you asking her if she was scared.
No, it was not like scary. It was just like more gruesome than scary. I thought I saw a piece of chicken, and I did.
Okay.
And her blow up head looked like taco soup. Oh yeah.
And then can other kids see it? She asked her.
Well,
Like, imagine Stevenson seeing
Not
that.
Stevenson.
not Stevenson, because he will literally wake me up
Yeah, because he gets
and ask
scared.
me to put him to bed, and I'm not okay with that.
All right, what do you rate it? Review it.
What's the lowest score?
0.
Okay, 0. 0 clowns out of 5.
Okay. Don't
0.
watch it.
What'd she give it?
She gave it 2. 2 clowns out of 5.
Oh, all right, I'm in.
No.
You're not
you would
watching
never,
it. No
What's the
chance.
plot? Can you give me the plot in 15 seconds?
We actually, my daughter and I were discussing that. There was no plot. She thinks it would have been better if it had more of a storyline. Okay, there's a girl I mean, also, this is Terrifier 2. I didn't see Terrifier 1, so I think we were confused because we didn't know what happened in the first one.
I don't think it's that deep.
Yeah.
But basically, there's this clown that just goes around killing everybody. I don't know why he does that.
Mike, do you know why the terrifying clown terrifies people?
No, it never says. Not even in one.
And he even at one point
There's no
kidnapped a
storyline.
girl.
What's happening? He just starts killing with no backstory.
Weird.
I demand a prequel.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he has a little girl clown that looks like him. She's just as evil and scary. But she's a
Don't
girl
spoil
that
it. Spoiler alert.
Is that his daughter or was it?
I don't know.
Well,
Oh,
thank you
gosh.
for going. Do you feel like you have grown from this?
No.
Good.
I wasted time there, but it is what it is.
It is
I
what it
lose
is.
a game, I pay the bet.
Boom. What'd your daughter dress up for Halloween? How did that end?
She was a reindeer.
What that?
Oh, in a onesie. We went from sexy pirate to reindeer onesie, and I couldn't be more pleased. I didn't even have to say anything. It's just, I guess, a bunch of kids were talking at school about how they were going to just wear onesies, and problem solved. It was a miracle from above.
Easy peasy.
That's awesome.
I know. I was like, wow, we stress about a lot of things that just end up working themselves out.
Just like the movie.
That's right.
It was an awesome movie.
No,
You guys
it
heard
wasn't.
it. Five clowns
One,
from Amy.
zero.
It's about